Welcome back to Kidscastel. Today we're looking at the BigShu Toddler magnetic blocks, a 48-piece STEM magnetic construction set designed for kids 3 and up. Is this budget-friendly set actually worth it for your toddler, or will it end up collecting dust in the toy bin? In this review, we'll cover what you get in the box, the safety and design details, what parents are loving, the real concerns coming up in reviews, and who should actually buy it. Let's get into it. Here's the big question every parent wants answered before buying a magnetic building set. Do these blocks actually stay together, or do they just frustrate everyone involved? Because we've all been there. You buy a construction toy, your kid builds something tall, and it collapses every 30 seconds. Over 800 parents have weighed in on this exact product, so let's look at what the data actually shows. So what are we reviewing? This is a 48-piece magnetic construction set from BigShu. You get multicolor rods and balls. It's classified as a STEM educational toy, and it's recommended for ages 3 and up. It sits in the budget-friendly entry-level segment of the market. So if you've been eyeing those premium magnetic sets but the price made you pause, this is aimed at you. A 48-piece magnetic construction set built for curious hands aged 3 and up. Let's break down the technical specs. 48 total pieces, a mix of rods and balls. The rods come in multiple colors. The balls are magnetic. The material is ABS plastic, which is non-toxic and BPA-free. The total set weighs about 1.2 pounds, so it's very lightweight. Recommended age is 36 months and up, and it's positioned as a STEM toy for educational construction play. On the material and build side, ABS plastic is the standard choice for children's toys. It's non-toxic, BPA-free, and certified safe for active play. The whole set comes in at just 1.2 pounds, which matters because lightweight pieces are easier for small hands to maneuver. The pieces are marketed as round and smooth with a big-sized design to make them easier for toddlers to grip. Target age and category. BigShu recommends this for 36 months and up, so 3 years minimum. It's categorized as a STEM educational toy with magnetic construction as the play type. And importantly, it's designed for both guided play with a parent and independent play by the child. Keep that last point in mind because we'll come back to it in the concerns section. Where does this sit in the market? BigShu is clearly positioned on the budget-friendly end. It's not trying to compete with the premium sets that cost 3 or 4 times more. It's marketed as an entry-level value option, a family entry point, and a STEM starter set. The idea is an accessible way for families to try magnetic construction play without the premium price tag. Let's talk about the brand for a second. BigShu markets itself around a Montessori-inspired philosophy. The idea is free exploration and child-led discovery. Kids lead, you support. Interactive learning through hands-on play that builds real cognitive skills. And scaffolded creativity, meaning the toy is structured enough to guide your child but open enough to let them imagine and build whatever they want. Their tagline is essentially learning through guided freedom. 3 pillars: free exploration, where children lead their own discovery, scaffolded learning where structure supports without restricting, and creative expression through open-ended play. Whether your household actually follows Montessori principles or not, the design philosophy here does line up with how young children naturally learn, through hands-on experimentation. So what does this toy actually teach? 2 main areas. First, fine motor skills. Gripping the rods, connecting them to the magnetic balls, placing pieces exactly where you want them. All of this builds hand strength and precision. Second, shape and color recognition. Sorting pieces by color, matching shapes, grouping similar items. These are early cognitive patterns that prepare kids for math and reading later on. Parents rate the educational value 4.4 out of 5 based on 848 reviews. 2 foundational learning skills come up again and again in reviews. Counting. The rods and balls naturally invite number recognition. Kids start counting pieces without being asked. And sorting. When you have multiple colors and shapes, grouping them builds early logic skills. The best part, no flashcards, no lesson plans, just play. Parents report it's effective for ages 3 to 5 with no formal instruction needed. Now, safety. This is a big deal for toddler toys. The pieces are sized large. The rods are between 2.1 and 3.46 inches long, and the balls are about 1.38 inches in diameter. That significantly reduces choking hazards for children 3 and up. The balls have a large grip design. The plastic is non-toxic and BPA-free, and the surfaces are smooth with grooves built for small hands to hold securely. Let's zoom in on the ergonomic handling. The surface design is smooth with grooves. These grooves aren't just decoration. They give toddler-sized hands something to actually grip. The grip confidence is real. Kids drop fewer pieces mid-build, which means less frustration, and everything is sized and textured for the fine motor stage of kids around 3. Not too small, not too chunky. Material safety again, because it matters. Non-toxic materials, certified safe for children during active play and even during mouthing, which toddlers do. We all know it. BPA-free construction means no harmful chemicals in the plastic. ABS plastic in general is a trusted choice for children's products, durable, lightweight, and child-safe. One of the strongest positive findings is creative flexibility. The set includes both linear rods and curved pieces. This matters more than you'd think. With only straight pieces, you're stuck making boxes and triangles. With curves, kids can make arches, domes, trees, animals, even Ferris wheels. They can build flat 2D designs or freestanding 3D structures. That versatility keeps kids engaged much longer. Visual appeal is another consistent positive. The colors are vibrant and saturated: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, light blue. Parents report the colors hold up well over time without fading, even with regular play. And for toddlers, this matters beyond looks. Bright colors stimulate visual development and help with color recognition learning. Here's something that surprised me in the reviews: family bonding opportunities. Parents and grandparents are jumping in and building alongside the kids. It shows up in multiple verified reviews. It's a shared experience that builds togetherness across ages. From toddlers to grandparents, everyone ends up playing. That multi-generational appeal is genuine, and it's one of the strongest emotional selling points. Okay, time to talk about the concerns, because no product is perfect, and this one has some real issues parents keep flagging. We're going to cover 4 areas: magnet strength, size expectations, durability, and play limits. Let's get into it. The number 1 complaint, and it's not close, is magnet strength. 67% of negative reviews specifically mention weak magnetism. What does that mean in practice? Tall structures frequently collapse without adult support. That limits how independently a 3 or 4-year-old can build. Part of this is just physics. Magnetic poles have to align for pieces to connect, and toddlers don't think about polarity. But part of it is that the magnets themselves aren't as strong as some parents expect. Digging deeper into structural stability, vertical structures struggle to hold shape. The taller you go, the more the weight pulls on the connections, and upper sections start disconnecting under even light pressure. A kid bumps the table, the tower goes down. Parents report needing to help stabilize builds, especially anything ambitious. This ties back to that 67% figure. Weak magnetism is the core structural issue. This connects directly to independent play. The marketing says this is for guided and independent play, but in practice, structural instability means adult assistance is often needed to keep tall builds from collapsing for a fully independent 3 or 4-year-old builder. It may not be ideal. Now, some parents see this as a feature because it forces shared building sessions. Others see it as a bug because sometimes kids just want to build alone. The second recurring concern is size expectations. Many buyers report the pieces feel smaller in hand than the marketing photos suggested. The phrase "much smaller than expected" shows up repeatedly across reviews. The marketing images make the set look larger in scale, and when the box arrives, the pieces are noticeably smaller than some other magnetic stick sets on the market. Not dangerously small for age 3+, just smaller than expected. When you stack it up against other magnetic stick sets in the category, the BigShu pieces are on the smaller side. The brand highlights strong magnets, easy assembly, bright colors, and premium plastic as their differentiators. Some of those claims hold up better than others based on the review data. Bright colors, yes, confirmed. Strong magnets and premium plastic. That's where the 67% of negative reviews push back. Your mileage will vary. Third concern, durability and build quality. The reported issue is that the magnetic balls can come apart under rough or repeated play. The build feel is described as flimsy compared to premium tier sets. One recurring phrase in reviews, not ideal for very rough toddlers. So if your kid is the kind who throws toys, stomps on them, or tests every product to its limit, this set may not hold up long term. Let's look at the customer sentiment data overall, 4.4 out of 5 stars. 848 verified ratings. 71% of buyers gave it 5 stars. That's high engagement and an active buyer community. But, and this is important, structural concerns show up consistently in the critical reviews. So the average is good, but the problems are real and specific. High engagement, with structural concerns affecting the more advanced builds. Breaking down the star distribution, 71% 5 stars, 14% 4 stars, 7% 3 stars, 3% 2 stars, and 5% 1 star. So about 85% of buyers rate it 4 or 5 stars, which is strong. But among the 15% who rate it 3 or lower, structural integrity is the most cited issue. That split matters for your decision. If basic builds are fine for you, you'll likely be in the 85%. If you want tall, complex, independent builds, you might land in the 15%. Let's score it. Features, 4.5 out of 5. Excellent. You get curves, colors, piece variety, safety design, educational value, all in one set. Durability, 3.5 out of 5. Fair. The magnet strength and build feel keep it from scoring higher. Strong features, but durability holds it back from being a top-tier set. Value for money, 4.0 out of 5. For what it costs in the budget segment, you're getting strong educational return. Overall assessment, 4.0 out of 5. A solid performer for its price range. Features, 4.5. Durability, 3.5. Value, 4.0. For budget-conscious families focused on early learning, this is a worthwhile set to consider. So who is this actually for? Ideal for budget-conscious families, kids aged 4 to 5, parent-guided building sessions, and Montessori-focused households where adults play alongside kids. Skip it if your child mainly plays independently. You want tall and complex builds. Your toddler is very rough or active, or you're expecting premium build quality. A great starter set, best enjoyed together. Final verdict. A solid starter set with one clear limitation. Features 4.5, durability 3.5, value 4.00, overall 4.00. Great for basic builds and early STEM learning, but magnet strength limits ambitious independent projects. If you're starting out with magnetic construction toys and want an affordable entry point for shared playtime, this fits well. If your family wants premium durability and complex builds, look at higher tier options. That's it for this review. If you found it helpful, hit subscribe, leave a comment with your experience, and I'll see you in the next Kidscastel review.